time for the Beer Channel Morning News on this Friday morning, December 18th, 2015. And good morning to you all this lovely Friday morning, December 18th, 2015. Here are your news and zero on its top story on this Friday morning. Here is Hillary Clinton looks increasingly like a General Electric candidate performer from a primary stage as the challenges that come along with that, both for her and her Democratic competitors, will be clear at the party's third debate Saturday. Riverside County Court security officers stand guard after federal officials transported a Wiki Marquez to a hearing where he is trying to connect her into unfulfilled terrorist plots and the San Bernardino gunman. Rome, Mother Teresa, who dedicated her life to helping India's poor, will be made a saint in the Roman Catholic Church of the Vatican said on Friday. Turkey's rash decision to shoot down a Russian plane for violating its airspace has triggered World War III, but it can't demonstrate where it stands. After a teacher in a Virginia school in Augusta County handed out a standard homework assignment on Islam, such an angry backlash flooded that department officials closed every single school in the country as a safety precaution. Expect Star Wars: The Force Awakens mania into the full force this weekend, but the film, as huge as it will be, likely to be third in terms of the biggest box office ever, says Goldman Sachs. China has issued a second ever red alert warning advising residents that heavy air pollution is anticipated to shroud northern parts of the country this weekend. London, British Prime Minister David Cameron faces 2 months of difficult negotiations in his bid to alter European Union rules ahead of a planned referendum on Britain's continued membership in the EU. It's on mind, Vietnam. Vietnam's military is stealing itself from the conflict with China as it accelerates a decade-long modernization drive. How do I get arms built up since the height of the Vietnam War? Prince George and his little sister, Princess Charlotte, line up the holiday season alongside their proud parents and an image shot for their family's Christmas card. Rahm Emanuel met with reporters in the term Superintendent John Escalante to discuss an appointment of Sharon Farrell to the amended police review authority in Chicago. In Fort Worth, Texas, the FBI and U.S. Marshal Service joined the effort to find infant catching so-called affluenza teenage, whose lawyers agreed that he should be punished for killing 4 people in a drunk driving accident in Texas. Washington, President Barack Obama insisted on Thursday that Americans should feel safe inside their own country, declaring the United States free from smash-make criminal threats to his homeland. A Denver man had long declared that he did not wait for women who said he faced appeared to be a dream, but he faced between legal and political failures as he fought for prison and prove his innocence. It has been a recent week for Martin Scroll, the far more businessman at the center of the drug industry's prosecutor general, says he was arrested on fraud charges. In Tokyo, the bank in Japan had maintained its money printed drive at the current rate on Friday, but recognized its massive stimulus program to advance partner Shinzo Abe's plans to fund resistant companies and to boost ranges of investment. Most Asian stocks fell on Friday after Wall Street settled for their setback overnight and fresh signs of the inventory buildup put forward downward pressure on the already low prices. Alright, let's look at stock market report now. 253.25 points out at $17.495 for SP 524.89 and Nasdaq 5,002.55. Outside 10 peak is just alive in a space like a Britain settling a new home with a bacon sandwich and a cup of tea. Researchers believe there is possibly humans outside of a space that could still roam the Earth. Scientists at the Large Hadron Collider started to wind down and had a scheduled winter break after carrying out experiments on record-breaking energies. By disabling gene that kills that sterilizes a hybrid offspring of 2-foot-5 species, University of Utah led researchers rescued a male hybrid fruit fly that normally would have died in its larval stage. A new version of screening test for ovarian cancer may reduce tests for the disease, but it needs more study to determine whether the benefits hold up, researchers reported on Thursday. A new report released on Tuesday found that more than half the states score 5 or lower out of 10 key indicators related to prevented, detected, diagnosed, and responded to outbreaks. Chicago had a new wave of wearable computer devices that detect and monitor serious disease and movement from a laboratory to the market potential transfer to treatment. It seems to be good news for kids when hepatitis were afraid of it. More than surgery, as a new study shows that hepatitis can be better treated with antibiotics than surgery. Peter Channel News Time, 7:45. Time out for a sports report here. Tonight, the Boston Bruins will be at Pittsburgh take on the Pittsburgh Penguins, while the Boston Celtics got it tonight take on Atlanta Hawks. LeBron James shows he can still carry the Cleveland Cavaliers in the back. Kobe Bryant and Dwight Howard shared a brief pregame outing and a few in-game last during the Houston Rockets covered a win over the Los Angeles Lakers. Seattle Mariners preside right-hander Hisashi Iwata after a agreement between Iwata lost and the Dodgers never finalized. And Emmett Shepard delivered Emmett Shepard Jr. at home. Steven Seven concerns have a contract beyond the season. There's no idea what we'll do, but should the Tampa Bay Star leave? Peter Chell do time 7:45 on this Friday morning. No. Week before Christmas Day 2015 here in Santa for Trevor Portier. Let's start off down around here where Route 138 on the westbound side it is a little slow to the Newport Bridge here. 95 on the northbound side it is slow from Route 37 and Crescent all the way up to downtown Providence here. 95 on the southbound side so production Askers all the way to downtown Providence here. 146 on the southbound side so from Route 50 all the way to Route 95. 6 Stack Connector is slow from Route 6 to Route 95 downtown Providence to the accident on Route 95 south from 6 Stack Connector. Route 6 on the eastbound side, a little slow more forward. Route 10 and Crescent here. 185 on the westbound side, so from Seacock all the way out to downtown Providence here. 24 on the northbound side, a little slow before Route 44 in Raynham. Route 28 on the northbound side, a little slow before the border rotary. 28 on the southbound side of the board bridge, it's a little slow here. Route 28 on the northbound side, Route 24 on the northbound side, a little slow before Route 128 in Canton here. We get an accident on 24 northbound after Route 27 in Brockton, so expect some delays here. Route 3 on the northbound side, a little slow around the Union Street in Braintree here. Route 298 in the eastbound side, so Route 146 all the way out to Route 9 in Worcester here. And we got an accident on 298 eastbound side after Route 146 in Worcester here. Southeast express on the northbound side, so from the Braintree split all the way out to the Mass Pike here. One Mass Pike on the westbound side, so for Laurier, but all you get to South Boston here. Mass Pike on the eastbound side. A little slow after Route 120 in Newton, doing an accident on 99 the eastbound side around Route 16 in Newton here. And Mass Pike on the eastbound side. A little slow, and he also brought tolls doing an accident. Mass Pike on the eastbound side here. 120 on the northbound side is slow from Great Plain Avenue, Needham, all the way out to Route 20 Waltham. 120 on the southbound side. A little slow after Route 93 in Reddit, and hit brakes again from 4225 Lexington all the way out to Route 2. 93 on the southbound side is slow from Bedford all the way out to the Zachem Bridge. 7 to 10 is slow Cal until it's looking good here. Mass Pike on the westbound side, so Logan Airport all the way out to South Boston. Route 1 on the southbound side, so from Route 6 in the river all the way out to the Route 93 here. Route 3 to the southbound side, so from 485 all the way to Millwick up. 485 on the southbound side, a little slow before the Lowell connector in Lowell. Spot every trip back in, it's a little slow on the southbound side of Bareback stretch. Spotted Trip-X, little slow at Route 4 Durham, New Hampshire here. Up in the main Trip-X, going from Yorkly to Augusta for you. Portland in 295, looking good for him. Portland and Gardner. Okay, let's take a look at MBTA alerts here at 7:48. Okay, let's move on the weather here for today. Chance of rain may after 10 a.m. Clouds got about 51 degrees. Southwest with about 5 miles an hour. Anticipation is 50%. New principal amounts between the 10 quarter days possible. For tonight, most clouds got a gradually becoming most goods got about 30 degrees. West with about 6 miles an hour here. Saturday, chance of flames before 10 a.m. Most clouds got a gradually becoming size got about 39 degrees. West with about 6 to 11 miles an hour. Wind gusts as high as 32 miles an hour here. Saturday night, most clouds got about 25 degrees. West with about 8 to 10 miles an hour. Gusts as high as 34 miles an hour here. Sunday, sun's got about 41 degrees, west with about 7 to 9 miles an hour. Sunday night, forecast got about 30 degrees. Monday, most clouds got about 52 degrees. Monday night, chance of showers after midnight, most clouds got about 42 degrees. Transportation 30%. Tuesday, temperature showers after 4 p.m. Punches and most clouds about 55 about 40 degrees. Transportation 35%. Wednesday, temperature showers, clouds about 56 about 49 degrees. Transportation 50%. And for Thursday, temperature showers, most clouds about 62 degrees. Transportation 30%. Currently, not today, it's overcast and 50 and humidity 89% here. And look at that MBTA alert subway system is looking good here. And on Commuter Rail, Fairmont train 745, 648 from Appleton is operating 10 50 minutes late between stop station and Reedville due to early mechanical problem. Fairmont train 6:30 a.m. inbound is operating 10 50 minutes beyond schedule between Fairmont and substation due to late turner equipment here. Worcester train 505, 7 o'clock by the stop of Wellesley Square due to a mechanical problem that currently 10 to 15 minutes beyond schedule. And on the ferries, they are looking good. That's me for the period child morning news on this Friday, December 18th, 2015. Bruce, we have a good morning and a good positive attitude here.